gotta be, come on, set up MNS for success here. Bottom side gets ganked again.
Yep, flash from Chime to follow Sven, who does not have his flash ready to go just yet. But he can still get back away in time. Oh, but he walks back into the dredge line. Sven, that was terrible, buddy.
Oh no! His question mark frog emote becomes an ironic self question mark frog. Oh no, Sven. It did actually cause Maple to kind of hover halfway down too, so Maple left mid lane, thereby not being a gank target since he was hovering down towards the bottom side. So Blabber's like, all right, fine. If you guys are 4-person down bottom side, I will start up this Rift Herald. And they should be able to burn it in time, even though Maple and Solo are both here. One more eyeball and 600 damage smite. Right now, it's kind of hard for TSM to regain control of the map, and even though the arrow is dodged, avoiding the Blabber jump.
Well, Blabber decides to jump in anyway. Maple's ready to go. TSM's ready to go. And Blabber just...
That's some Rengar brain right there. He had his ult on Flowers, and since Boogie dodged the arrow, he's like, I still gotta jump. I gotta jump on someone.
His mind was telling him no, but his body was telling him yes. And unfortunately for Blabber, his body's now in the ground. First death of the game for him, second death for C9 as a team. So that'll at least slow down Blabber's advantage here a little bit. You can see on the left side of your screen, he's still over 1,000 gold ahead of his counterpart, so I don't think he's sweating question.
If they could do that, it would actually be a decent comeback play. Boogie's kind of low, though. It is definitely risky with MNS being so strong, poking around. If he sees that back line, they're dead!
That's all it takes. The flash for the distortion cast to guarantee it. Jimenez, he gets another one. He's just making fools out of them. Arrow comes around as Sven and Berserker can reinforce their mid laner. Jimenez just danced on their graves.
I wasn't watching yesterday. This is the debut as far as I'm concerned, baby. MNS 715 on the LeBlanc. 10 stacks. That is a Medjai's upgrade, baby.
That was brutal, man. He pops the jungler. He goes back in. He gets the AD carry. And then when they finally think they might have him, the reinforcements show up. Let's take another look at how it started with Baron.
Okay, so Maple with the wall kind of separating the DPS away from the Baron.
Immortal's getting the Drake.
I don't think Contracts had his smite. It's on cooldown right now. I don't think he had his smite. And so Tactical just burns the dragon down with his ultimate. The Immortals still get what they came for, Flowers, even though CLG were trying to muscle them off. Palafox will get the Rift Herald turret blades and the auto.
Oh, Tactical.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's a oof.
Yeah.
It's a oof.
He also exhausted.
Yeah.
At the end, hoping that was going to be enough
That's a tough
to save.
one. That's a tough one. CLG, yeah, they ended up giving away the Drake, but they got 3 plates. They got 2 kills after Palafox cleans up that delayed one on Tactical there in the mid lane. I'll take that trade-off. That could have been a disaster for Immortals if all of those guys got cleaned up there. Fortunately for them, the stop succeeds. But they will not be able to stop this turret from falling as the second Herald is summoned up by CLG here in mid lane. They'll force that down, go up to a 2-1 lead in turret count. Herald trying to get the second charge, and Palafox just snipes Tactical down for the second time.
Ouch. First strike, big ol' shock blast. It doesn't even have his Muramana yet, Flowers. It's going to get more painful than that pretty quickly.
It's not going to be pretty for Tactical in the Misfortune unless those juke boots end up helping him sidestep things a little bit better.
Yeah, he needs to upgrade those boots for more move speed. With that plus the strut, maybe then we can get out.
Maybe then we can get out of the way. He's got 15 seconds before Gwen feels comfortable stepping up with impunity again. Fleshy goes out, Dredgeline to lock down the Gwen. That might be exactly what they need. It can be so close to the edge of death. The Shock Blast doesn't get him, but Baron's Spit does.
Oh, so close to living there. Immortals is a huge comeback play, though. Teamfight right in front of the tower, chasing him down, and Revenge teleporting in for that flank allows them to chase down Sivir, taking down Luger, opening up an avenue for a comeback in this game. Honestly, heartbreaking pause right now. This is breaking up my momentum here where we're building up for Immortals.
So boom, there's another one. Boom, there's another one.
Still shooting. Look at that.
41 HP. Oh, I'm safe.
Another one.
I'm safe, bro. I'm going to
yeah,
land.
you're safe? You think you're safe, Flowers?
Here, block it for me. Block it for me. Oh, cool. Thanks, buddy. Oh, wait. Boom. Negative 149.
Got him.
Boom. Yeah, I still don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's the way it's supposed to work, but Baron just was zeroed in.
I'm going to give credit to Baron. Baron's been around a while. Baron's seen a few things.
He's seen how to see through the aggro drop?
Yeah. Baron knows what's up.
Baron's finally figured out that he's in a video game and he doesn't have to follow the rules anymore.
Yeah. All right, so where'd you get these? Was this today?
Yeah, dude. We were literally talking about this earlier.
Skarner mitts, they're pretty they could be useful today. It's so cold, it's freezing in LA.
Yeah, it's super rainy.
Here, I should give them to you.
Yeah, we got my
purple Skarner.
Skarner cosplay.
I think you need the lights on him.
One
too.
of the
I can't really tell.
Yeah, we had
now do some Skarner.
We had a
where's your stinger?
I don't have yeah. We had a fan today bring me these purple oven mitts because I made a joke a couple weeks ago about what would a Skarner cosplay even look like. Cover Skarner! Yes! Yes! Let's go! I don't.
You're queuing right now.
Skarner looks like in the
queuing.
game.
You're queuing.
Yeah, we got to queue him. We got to queue him. Remember, when you attack a champion, you queue fast. You say,
yeah. Oh no, not me!
Yeah, that's kind of. Look, guys, we kind of already talked about everything we have to talk about during this pause.
That's
so
all we
it's
got.
Skarner cosplay oven mitt.
We got Spitting Baron. We got Skarner cosplay. That was on the table. Oh, by the way, we can announce now. I think Solo is going to come cast the next game with us.
Oh yeah,
maybe
we got Solo for the next one.
What are you doing right now, Solo?
Where you at, bro? Oh, he's asleep.
Oh, that is one way to.
Is that hand warmers on his eyeballs? What are you gonna do if your eyeballs overheat?
He's keeping his eyes warm. So
How do you keep your eyes warm? I don't want to be sweating when I get back into the game.
Well, you don't want to have to re-warm up your eyes when the game starts, right?
Man, I'm already disoriented. We had to pause. I got, all right, where was I? What were we doing? And now my eyes are sweating.
So I wish my top laners would keep their eyes warm because I feel like mine never are looking at the mini-map. They're always just staring at their own.
Some sauce? You could use some sauce on there?
If there was caviar.
Can we get him some sauce, please? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's the LCS. Good job, Mark.
You scared the hell out of me.
I'm not sure what I watched.
Sauce under.
Now I'm just wishing we had some sauce here at the desk. But we do have a special ingredient here for this next cast. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me and Kobe in welcoming the top lane mercenary himself, Mr. Solo. Pick him up, and it's Gory going on a killing spree. River and Who here just trying to back up the Yone now because he's the war machine that can get this done. He misses the Q, and the shutdown of the Sejuani goes back over to Sunday's Jax. But now, the shutdown of the Yone goes the same way. Evil geniuses managed to find their fight.
Oh my god, top lane matters. I love to see it. I think this is kind of what you're looking for. You mean you just get your one opportunity. It's a really messy fight. And you know, Sunday kind of just like really carried the game and actually gives him a chance to win now.
Oh my goodness, we mentioned it. It's now or never, baby. And EG say, all right, it's now. We got Licorice inside the jungle, chunk him out. He's basically out of the fight. And then here's the follow-up, though. 6A wants to go really big. He's got Huhi right behind him, bumping him up with the Lulu. River trying to peel here, both of those meleeers, but 6A jumps forward right into FBI, and Someday flash with the Jax. It's his time to shine. He finally gets to have an effect in it. He brings it right back.
Yeah, and kind of confusing. I mean, I don't know the situation, but Gory like walked all the way from the side lane when he had TP. So I don't know if he just didn't find a good ward to go on or didn't have something to drop, but he showed up so late and they were going really deep. So just kind of that misplay that we're talking about that you need to happen for you to get a chance in this game.
Yeah, it was definitely split comms there from Golden Guardians because Licorice escaped. Licorice was out.
Yeah.
But then the 3-person team for Golden Guardians with Stixay kind of leading there went for the blood.
All right, so let's recap everything after what is probably the biggest swing over the course of the entire game. What is definitely that biggest swing? It was nearly 5,000 gold, the advantage for Golden Guardians. That has now collapsed down to barely over 1,000. So 4K swing back to EG, but while EG was securing the Baron, it meant the Golden Guardians were able to respawn and get the Soul. Gory resets his position back underneath this tier 1 turret that is still just barely hanging on. And Golden Guardians repel evil geniuses. They aren't done yet. Never mind, yes they are.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly. I mean, obviously they went for the Baron. I wonder if they could have just gone for the Dragon instead, because even though they do
Provide
get
him that peel. Inspire jumps over the wall. River doesn't have the angle there on his flail to land the W2, but he does land the ulti onto Inspired, and now Golden Guardians ready to follow up. Stixxay dropping the stopwatch, trying to keep himself in a good enough spot as Someday re-engages, and Evil Geniuses are ready for the counterattack. Inspired and Stixxay are isolated, but Zeri's not in the middle of the fight. Stixxay grabs the first kill, but now can Someday get anything back? No, he can't. Stixxay's right back into the melee, and Golden Guardians just kill everybody. It's an ace and a quadra kill to Stixxay.
That's GG right there. They're gonna go straight for the Nexus.
only a quadra kill, guys. Don't get excited.
End it, baby.
Yeah, I mean, just a really good fight. I think that Stixxay played it really well. I was worried about him going for the buy instead of sticking with the T, but they were able to survive the whole Jackson 1v4. So just good game from GGS. They had that little hiccup, but I think just overall, just lanes looking really good. Mid jungle fights, just insane.
They had a rough...
Closer is low here as well, and Pyosik is still in the area. They spot him with that blue trinket. He's going to go in. TL want to try to secure this, but 100 Thieves aren't willing to give it up just yet.
You can see Summit trying to make that face at them in front of the rest of the team. Harry revolving around the entirety of the pit to look for the opening, standing on top of this blast cone, but 100 Thieves are still in full vicinity. Looking onto Harry, double on top of him, almost goes down, finally eliminated. Pyosik into stasis in the middle of the fight. A polymorph onto Summit is not enough to keep him down. Team Liquid continues into pursuit. Tenacity finding his buddy and Busio under the tower, but it's not enough. They don't have closer, they don't have double lift, and Team Liquid zone them out and make their way back over towards Riverside.
Yeah, Doublelift went way too far there. I'm not sure if he was trying to do a different angle where he just kind of gets close to them, but he straight up landed on Harry. And Silas says, thank you very much. I will take that free kill, and I will take your flash, and I will take that dragon.
Right into the heart of my chains. Let me give you a big hug.
We can watch this one more time. Watch the wild growth from Buthios. This was actually great because it's flash over the wall from Summit, and then watch Summit here. The wild growth interrupts the Q. That Q knocked up forward, try to chunk them out, then start up the Baron. Oh, and this could catch multiple.
Get a knock up and a stun onto multiple there, and Summit, though, is still doing a great job of just keeping 100 Thieves locked in. Here's this little Nairway, and I'm gonna put my body between the rest of the team and let him poke over me all I want and get you guys in the jungle, because that's Sion's voice, right? That's what he sounds like, just like that.
Maybe a little bit deeper, but
Maybe a little bit
close,
deeper.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna put my body in between myself and 100 Thieves, because, you know, that's what these team fights need from the big old tanks angle. It's the most fun part, right? But seriously, though, Team Liquid going for the same style play around this second Baron compared to the first. They don't have to have the direct kill onto the members of 100 Thieves unless you do want to try and turn it. Closer, the subject of all of the action, attempted Aqua Prison. The Closer so close to death after that wild growth even.
Pyosik
And Pyosik, though, getting to the rest of his team, had to flash to get out of there. Summit also now executing his own flash to get to the rest. But we're seeing the same thing where the carries, all the squishies are so low and they can't stand strong enough behind their tank to dish that damage back to 100 Thieves. So they try to go for the wave to do some work. Summit now dead and into panic mode. Doublelift going for the members. Steps back from the Aqua Prison. Flashes forward for Yun. Stasis, he goes after getting the kill on the poor JJ. And Pyosik soon to fall. Coming back from the GA. But Harry, will he give his life with the rest of the team? 100 Thieves says, I think so. We are a go on the enemy mid laner. Yontail between his legs as they retreat. 100 Thieves coming out on top in the fight.
Bjergsen is just crushing them in these fights now. As Summit is walking forward to try to zone, Bjergsen is just poking past the tank onto the backline, softening up those carries. So Harry and Jan, these guys can't really commit, and this time Harry goes in very early, and he was chunked down so low so quickly, he didn't really get much done in that fight before it was just a full-on retreat, and then Doublelift kind of finds his moment. And this time, yes, he does give his life for it, but it is not in vain. It is for multiple kills afterwards. You know, Harry trying to threaten on this
JJ
fight.
separated from the rest of the team. Don't even need tenacity there to do the work that Closer and Doublelift can put in. You get the flash from the Nami, and you put her into a useless situation on this map. Team Liquid losing multiple in this fight. Closer says, please, I'm a pescatarian, and I really want this fish, and I got it. So Closer nice and nice and full in the belly right now as the rest of the team putting in that work in the mid lane. Look, they say, Summit, you used to stand so strong against us. Look what happens to your HP now. Look what we can do to Yan when you don't have this big tank in front of him. We can leave the tank for the last person alive because we're 100 Thieves, and we've been turning this around, taking the inhibitor and pushing upon this base.
Yeah, they're gonna close this one out. Summit looking for one more fight. Not gonna be enough.
Find it into dead zombie zone. Hey, it's homage to what, you know, the Chemtech Drake used to be. He's just really putting himself in that position. We do have Harry and Pioshik here being the last ones to stand against 100 Thieves. Pioshik going in for the swing, a cyclone around. GA pops. Harry going in with a chain lash. But tenacity, look! Barely any HP, but it doesn't matter. 100 Thieves still coming out on top and pushing Pioshik away.
I think 100 Thieves might not be able to end anymore, though. They've fought so much. We'll see. I mean, Yan is spawning. They definitely can go for it. Bjergsen is going to kill this tower in a couple autos.
Yan and Court JJ, it's all on you. Closer is low enough, but there's no ultimate for Yan. There's just a Nexus standing for 100 Thieves.
Lasers, half his health.
Looking to snap this back. Their 5-game loss streak here with a victory.
Yeah, 100 Thieves avoiding the 5 straight losses. They do get a big win here against TL, but it was hard fought. They had to come back. And Bjergsen, I think, making such a difference in those later fights. As soon as he hit Death Cap, when he based for Death Cap, TP's back in that fight, he started just crushing the backline in these 5v5s. Was doing such a good job just navigating these fights, getting around the backline. And so many resources are put into trying to kill off the Zeri. You know, you have to, if you're on TL's side, pour so many resources into killing Doublelift. And as soon as you're doing that, Bjergsen's on the other side. You look over at the HP of Yan, you look at the HP on Core. One laser is taking half their health off them at that point in the game. And 100 Thieves just team fighting their way out of that situation so beautifully. But it was definitely a close one.
We have to tell everyone that we just switched to Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30.
I've already told everyone.
Wait, did you say Verizon for just $30?
It's their best unlimited price ever.
$30?
Over the wall to get away from Spica, and Armada is here, but Impact is on the tail as well. Low on down. Impact flashing forward for the first blood. Gets some damage back from Armada. Jensen's on the way, but again, it's both mid laners coming through the fray. Impact another kill. Double. Jensen looking to finish it off and able to escape the 2-for-1 over on this top side. Oh my, and the flash to connect. The lockdown with the bandage and more.
FF, get out. Get out now. It's only pain and suffering. After that, oh my God. Oh, I don't even know what to say. Like the amount of the disappointment you have as a top laner when your jungler gets killed by an Amumu is just immeasurable. Like after this start, Armut zones him off XP. He's feeling so good. But the problem is not this. We need to be watching the junglers. How the hell did Spica just slap up the Wukong? Armut has to come down here, but he's still level 1 and he's basically so he can't really do much. Impact flashes in, picks up the first blood, and this is so sad. I mean, Impact is so incredibly low. He gets both the kills. Jensen has to flash in to get it, but oh God, he's dead again, and he's got no TP.
We're back to the butcher's block, and Olaf is right on it. That's a lot of
brutal, man.
Yeah, because it was. I mean, you were pointing out what Armut was doing so well in that isolated matchup. And then now the punishment that FlyQuest has dished out over on that top side.
I really want to see what the hell happened between these junglers. You know, like how did they actually go that bad?
Spica with that fast rotation and punishing Santorin in his own jungle side. But here on the bot side, a lot of poke back and forth. Prince throwing down the hail of arrows to try and zone off Tomo, who goes down. Prince very low himself, flashes away. One little auto, tries to connect with the Q, but there you have it. The finish off is good. FlyQuest extending leads on both sides of the map.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to see that. I mean, Prince is starting with a call as greedy as you can get down on this bottom side, and they still get 2 kills in the 2v2. Both of them on Ayla, which is definitely not what you would have wanted, but still, FlyQuest going to be feeling so good about this start. It's not even 6 minutes, and they're 3K up here. Look at the buy.
It becomes harder for... Oh, never mind. It also becomes harder to survive under a turret. Arma, lovely enough for him to be able to survive behind it, but Impact is just going to keep trying to go for that, right? He's like, I didn't get you this time, but I'll get you the next.
Yep, Arma stays safe, you know, with that W. Impact has to be a little bit respectful here. You're gonna... Okay.
All right. So they got...
Okay, we're doing a little bit trolling. We're doing a little bit trolling. I get it. I mean,
fun having expanding a bit here.
Yeah, they're having a little bit of a happy game. I mean, you just tried to dive him, you're at 5% HP, you're like, maybe he'll stay around. Olaf, he still had his ulti back up as well, so does get the 800 gold shutdown, so that's going to be feeling pretty good. At least it's the moral victory here. We can see this one more time. Impact goes in, empowered W, ulti Q. Doesn't quite get the damage as the W came through from Arma.